Welcome to Author Quest, the best review channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more updates.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you in short words that how to be a critical thinker. Now, my brain and your brain and the brain of every person performs its function. This function is called thinking, this function is called mind, and this function is called cognition. Cognition, C-O-G-N-I-T-I-O-N. So whatever my hand does, that is called grasping, or that is called catching. So at the same time, we can also say that what my brain does, the function of brain, that is called mind. And another way that we can use for that is another way that we can say that is thinking. Now, how to do critical thinking? Critical thinking means that how to do clear thinking, how to make that thinking which is productive, that thinking which gives us something, a product of our thinking. For example, I am thinking and thinking and thinking. So what is the result? What is the product? Otherwise, thinking is counterproductive. Thinking is counterproductive, and we call it overthinking. Overthinking. Because we are thinking and thinking and thinking, and we are getting nothing. So when we get something after the thinking process, that is called critical thinking. That is clear thinking. That is judgmental thinking. That is decisive thinking. That is problem solving thinking. For example, we have a problem, we have to make a judgment, we have to take a decision, we have to do something, we have to solve a problem. So what we have to do? We have to think. We have to plan. Because planning, that is the practical form of critical thinking. You want to do something, you want to go somewhere, you want to solve a problem, you want to make a decision, you want to draw a conclusion. So how to draw a conclusion that Naeem Khan is a nice person or Naeem Khan is not a nice person? You have to draw a conclusion. You are writing something, you are speaking something, you have to conclude. You have to decide. You have to solve the problem. You have to reach to the judgment. For example, a judge is sitting in the courtroom and there are lawyers and he or she is listening to the lawyers, to the arguments. At the result of the arguments, the judge makes a judgment. The judge makes a decision, a verdict, punishment, or maybe otherwise. So how these things happen? These things happen because of critical thinking, because there is a product. So critical thinking in simple language, that is objective analysis, evaluation, and making a decision, solving a problem, reaching to a judgment, or concluding. When we have to conclude, we have to decide, we have to solve a problem, we have to make a judgment, we evaluate after objective analysis, and then we make a decision. So that decision, that problem solution, that judgment, that conclusion comes as a result of critical thinking. So whenever you use your brain, you at the end of using your brain or thinking, ask yourself that what is the product of your thought process, your thought experiment. We make a lot of experiments in our mind. We do a lot of things practically as well. We eat, we sleep, we walk, we dance, we listen to music. You are listening to me. I am reading your comments. So we are doing a lot of things. But at the same time, we are also using our brain. Now, how to be a critical thinker then? How to avoid overthinking? So the solution is in 4 steps formula. We have to make 4 steps. Number 1 step is curiosity. 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 Ask questions, 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 questions. You are going to start a new course. You are going to start a new project. You are going to start a new job. You are going to start a new business. You are going to be in some relationship. You want to do something new. Ask questions. Ask questions. Don't believe in people. Don't believe what the people say. don't believe what the people have written. No, ask questions. If you know how to ask questions, it means that you're closer to be a critical thinker. If you are not asking questions and you believe in people without asking questions, so you are not a critical thinker. Whatever you have, that is your religion, that is your philosophy, that is your business, that is your ideology, that is your, your job, whatever is there, ask questions. Don't be afraid of questions. Don't be afraid of questions. Because when you are not asking questions, you can't be a critical thinker. Curiosity is the first prerequisite. Curiosity, asking questions, to be curious, that is the first step. So ask questions, and a lot of questions, pertinent questions, may not be pertinent questions, stupid questions, in whatever way, but start using what, why, how, where, when. Ask questions, and bombardment of questions. And because asking question itself is a skill, asking question itself needs knowledge, it needs courage, it needs bravery. It is not possible for everybody to ask questions. Stupid people, silent people, docile people, obedient people, servants, slaves, they don't ask questions. They can't ask questions. So if you are a brave person, a bold person, a self-confident person, you have courage, so start asking questions. Challenge everything, every person. In a stupid way or in a wise way, it does not matter. If you ask a stupid question, so the person will make you understand, look, this is a stupid question, you may ask the question this way. But asking question itself is great. Answer is not great, but asking question itself is great. You may get answer, you may not get answer, it doesn't matter. But asking question itself, the procedure, the process, the boldness, the confidence, the way you ask question, the way you prepare yourself, the way you start using your brain. Okay, let me ask question. The way you are making the sentences, the way you are making your questions in your mind. That is the art. That is the skill. That is what is required. And life is long. If you don't get your answers to the question right now, you may get answers to your question sometime later, maybe tomorrow, maybe next year, maybe after 10 years. But if you stop asking questions, you will never get answers. So there should be questions which are not available in Google, which are not available in YouTube, which are not available on Facebook, because just in the search option, you can write any question, you can get answers. So for that, you need creativity. The next step is creativity. Be creative, be innovative. Ask questions which are unique, which are, different. Don't ask questions whose answers are already available. This will make you innovative. This will make you, your creativity. You will be, okay, what can be the solution to this question? Don't ask these sometime. Yeah, I already told you can ask any question, but still there should be some quality questions as well. Tell me the name of a book, or tell me this and that. These are very usual questions. So the next step, that is creativity. Be creative. Have some questions which are highly unique, very, very thought-provoking kind of questions. So this will make you creative, innovative, something which is new. So number 1, curiosity. Number 2, creativity. And now number 3, that is so difficult, and that is skepticism. Skepticism means doubt with method. You doubt everything. You don't believe in everything easily. You consider things to be dubious. You are doubtful. You are not sure, because you might have heard the name Delphi, Delphi. Delphi, that is who declared Socrates to be the wisest person on this planet. And there are 3 slogans written on the oracle of Delphi. And one slogan is that certainty brings insanity. When you are certain, you are mad, you are gone. So don't be sure about things. You should be doubtful about things. When you are doubtful, then automatically you will be having curiosity, you will be having creativity, you would like to investigate further, and that is the fourth step. And that fourth step is investigation, research, with some humility that I know one thing, that I know nothing. So you should go into such details. Number one, curiosity. Number two, creativity. Number three, skepticism. Number four, research, investigation, getting more and more information with the passage of time. So then you will be a critical thinker. And as I earlier said, while doing critical thinking, there are three stages. Number one is objective analysis. Objective analysis. You analyze things without passion, without emotions, without sentiments, without subjectivity. You analyze things, the object as it is. For example, you are looking at me. So if I belong to your village, or I belong to your tribe, or if I belong to your country or your city, so you will be having subjective analysis. That Naeem Khan, he is my friend, he is my relative, he is from my area. So that approach is subjective. But if you look at me and the way I appear, exactly you describe, this is called objective analysis. You are true, you are not false. You are not charged with your emotions, with your sentiments, with your sensations, with your feelings. You don't have your emotional attachment. You describe things. You are capable to describe things, the things as it is. And this is scientific approach. This is analytical approach. This is philosophical approach. You don't mix your emotions while describing, analyzing, explaining, or arguing. So your approach, that is objective analysis. Objective analysis means that you describe the things, you discuss the thing, you explain the thing as it is, not with your own eyes, not with your own brain, not with your own likes or dislikes, but you present the thing as it is. This is objective analysis, and this is one of the most difficult things, because we are emotional animals. We have our emotions, we have our feelings, we have our attachments, we have our upbringing, we have our education, our society, our family. So all these things influence, and we become prejudiced, we become biased. We are not true, we are hypocrites, we do not describe the thing as it is. So this telling the truth in a scientific way, in a philosophical way, that is objective analysis. And after that we have evaluation. We have evaluation, that what is the value of that thing. For example, you are going to a shop and you are going to buy a pair of shoes. So first you objectively analyze the pair of shoes. You take the shoe in your hand and you look at it. You look at its color, its size, its texture, and then you ask the shopkeeper, what is the price of it? And the shopkeeper tells you that the price of it is maybe $10, maybe $100. So that you see the value. Does this thing has the value of this $100? Okay, so you evaluate. You ask yourself that whether this thing has this value or it doesn't have that value. So this is called evaluation. And once you put value on thing, you become valued, you become valuable. That is value addition. You compare the price, the capital, the money which you have in your pocket, and the commodity which is in front of you. You compare, you contrast, you analyze the things with evaluation, and then you decide, then you make your decision, your judgment. You look the thing the way it is, and then you pay for it. So once you pay, that is the decision, that is the problem solving, that is the judgment, that is the conclusion. So we have thoughts. I want to buy a pair of shoes. Objective analysis. We look at the shoe as it is, and then we put a value on it, evaluate, and then we make a decision that should we buy that or not. So these are the three stages: objective analysis, evaluation, decision making or problem solving, or conclusion or judgment. So when you say something is good, so ask yourself why it is good. If something is bad, ask yourself why it is bad. And when you know how something is bad or why something is bad, and when something is bad or it is good, then you are a critical thinker. You can evaluate, you can objectively analyze, and then you can decide. Don't say blindly good, bad, thank you, this, that. No. Give your arguments, give your analysis. You must have the capacity, you must have the capability why something is good and why something is bad. So if you have this capability, it means that you are critical thinker. You out of the blue, out of nowhere, you declare something to be good or you declare something to be bad. So you are not a critical thinker. You are a blind imitator. You are a follower. You are not a leader because you don't have your judgment. You don't have reasons and arguments for your judgment. That is the problem. So I hope this video, I wanted to make it shorter, but it became a little longer. But this is one of my passion, one of my mission of my life, to make people critical thinkers. And critical thinking will solve a lot of your problems. You will be so easy. You will be not naive. You will be not, stupid. People will not cheat on you. You will become so strong internally because people will know that this person is critical thinker and I can't deceive, I can't cheat on this person because this person has the capacity of objective analysis, evaluation, and then he or she makes the decision. You are not stupid. People cannot befool you because you know what is the value of things, and this saves you from a lot of problems. From cheaters, from preachers, from people who are doing marketing, publicity, propaganda, and they are, convincing you, they are motivating you, they are stimulating you, they are playing with your emotions, but you say, no, I am a critical thinker. Your charms, your magic, it doesn't work on me because I know what the thing is. You can't make me stupid. All the best. Some other time I will be taking your questions as well, and I will